Despite the figures, Perth residents have reduced their water use by about 30% over the past decade.
These days, Dan prefers to be behind a camera. The stunning south coast, the perfect place to find breathtaking scenery to photograph. He's already produced 2 books featuring the region's beauty.
Funnily enough, this is where we train down here at Claremont Jetty, and many people's perceptions of Perth around the world is that we have very, very warm temperatures.
Yeah, we did the swim to raise awareness for Walk Free, an organisation whose aim is to end modern-day slavery.
It's a real buzz, yeah. I feel kind of privileged to be able to help the kids out here.
It was a walk through the city at night with his grandfather that opened a little boy's eyes.
There was a young man sleeping on cardboards, a lady that got kicked out of her house.
Joining me now is crop keeper Dave Tapper. And Dave, what's it like here working in Broome?
Oh, beautiful, I love it. I've been in Broome for many, many years. Always wanted to work with reptiles.
Racing for high speeds is nothing new for these track stars.
Hey Webby, you ready for it?
No, not really.
No, you won't.
But reaching speeds of 130 kilometres per hour is a different proposition on the water. Teams of volunteers and bystanders witness the animals return to their natural habitat.
To begin the daunting task of cleaning up, the worst hit homes and buildings are only slowly emerging from underwater. No one here is insured for flood damage. The Vandeleur family accounting $1 million damage bill.
Have now received the main police case against the boy. The thick dossier displaying an arrest mugshot of the boy on its front cover was handed over by police early today. Prosecutors are still waiting further narcotics information from Jakarta.
Heavily armed with rifles at the ready, the TRG swoop on a gunman bunkered down in a Northbridge house.
Yes, Lockie, this was a very important win for Damien Hobgood. He's been struggling for form and absolutely dominated his opponent, Yaden Nicol, in the final.
The large earthquake hit just after 11 a.m, rocking the holiday island. We're standing outside a local hospital where half the roof had its tiles wiped off during the tremors. They're currently still falling from the roof, with people trying to clear up here. We were standing in Denpasar at the time. I was standing next to our van. What first felt like a rumble turned into a full-blown tremor. I watched our van and our Channel 10 cameraman Adam Delmage rock from side to side during the quake.
While the mercury soared in Carnarvon today, Julia Gillard's reception was more lukewarm. The Prime Minister jetting into the flood-stricken...
have told reporters here in Bali that prosecutors are now considering charging the boy under the much tougher Article 127. It's understood this new legal approach is to ensure it doesn't look like prosecutors are letting the Year 9 student off without any penalty.
Just come from a meeting with the boy and his family. I've assured them that my top priority in the days ahead will be to work to support them and the boy to ensure that he can return to Australia as quickly as possible.
Our little Sophie can barely navigate through the green. This paddock could yield 2.5 tonnes a hectare. In 2007, it grew just 50 kilograms.
It's been a tough few years aboard HMAS Arunta on patrol during the Iraq War, enforcing trade sanctions and more recently tackling pirates in the Somali danger zone.